Hello, you've reached Joan Silva, Joan at joansilva.com, and today is Throwaway Thursdays with Joan Silva. Decided to do a quick live just to talk about a topic in which I made a post on this morning. Most American homes have at least, if not more than 300,000 items. That's a lot of stuff, isn't it? Several people asked, well, how do you count those items? The statistic, what was it based on? Someone mentioned tissues. Do you count one tissue? One box. Someone mentioned, what about my bed? Is it the mattress, the box spring, the headboard, etc.? You get the question. 300,000 items. Doesn't really matter how the stat was developed. All you have to do is sit in one place. Where I am right now, I'm in my office. And just the things you can see right this moment behind me is 1, 2, 3, 4, and something hanging in the corner over there. Oops, over there. 5 things just behind my head. And I keep a pretty clean desk. I don't do well in piles or clutter. It starts to get on my nerves. And look around just the place I'm sitting, my chair, the cushion behind my back. I have a nice little quilt that I hang on the back of my chair because it might get chilly. I'm always kind of a little cool, although these days within the high 90s, don't think so. On my desk is a couple of fun little decorative items and a tablet for my to-dos, my light, my lamp fixture. I have a candle. I have a couple of coasters. I have something that I did, a soul collage in a class that I did. And the little, I don't know what you would call this, but it says dream on it, plus the thing that it's sitting on. My inbox, and in my inbox are very few things, but there are still things in there. Let's not open the desk drawers now. I got rid of over 100 pens and pencils not long ago. I could have supplied one of those stationery stores, which I always love. That's how come I end up with so many pens, pencils, papers, journals. But I opened my drawer, and even though I got rid of lots and lots of pens and pencils, did they work? The erasers were hard and crusty and didn't even erase. I probably, let's see, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I probably have 10 pens and pencils. A highlighter, a red pen, a red pencil. You get what I'm saying. How many are those? And I'm just sitting right here. Someone did reply on that post that I did on my Facebook post and said, just in her desk area, just like I just did, she counted 200 items. And she said, you'd think it would be cluttered, but it's not. Amen, it's not. That's the point. Let me just say that I'm really good at organizing. You probably suspected that since I'm a tidy up girl, queen of clean, as a friend of mine calls me. I put stuff away. And I like them to look neat. So when you open up the cabinet, pull open the drawer, it's not messy. It's not cluttered. But do I need or use all of those things? Heck no! So I want to say hello to a couple of you who have joined me. I appreciate it first thing this Thursday morning, Throwaway Thursday. My suggestion is get a big garbage bag. And it doesn't have to go in the trash. It could be simply a bag that you carry around and say, these aren't in the right place. I don't need these. These can go to somebody else, or deep six them. But take a bag, go around the house, toss a few in. We aren't talking about a lot of time here. It could be in one room. It could be in one drawer. It could be in the whole house. Wander the house. Let's start getting rid of those 300,000 items. Because, by the way, that stat, which was in the LA Times in 2014, we've had 4 years since then, going on 5. I'll bet you we have more than 300,000 in our homes these days. Houses just keep getting bigger and bigger. We have to have storage units. We pass our stuff on to other people. We give gifts that a lot of people don't use. So here's the thing. It's just increasing because of consumerism, the cheapening of goods. It's much easier to have them. So thank you, Anne, for saying good morning. Good morning to you too. Thank you for joining me. So what are you going to get rid of those 300,000 plus items? Now, maybe you don't have that many. Let's just say that it's not the point of the stat. The reason I bring it up is to make you aware of how much we really do have. If you had to do what the minimalists suggest, the packing party, that's one of the ways they suggest actually decluttering. It's kind of a shocking way to do it. You pack up your whole house as if you're going to move. And of course, you toss and get rid of stuff as you go, as you would if you were going to move. And you store it. And you only keep the bare minimum. And of course, they are called the minimalists for a reason. And see what you use regularly. Are you missing something? Do you need to have it? Then you go get that. However, the point is, it's amazing how you could pack up your whole house and live without it. You do on vacation, don't you? When you go to another country, sometimes you're gone for weeks or months. My parents used to go in an RV several months a year. Very little packed up. Their house sat without their use for several months, if not a whole half a year. There you go. Did we need all that stuff? Probably not. Now, am I telling you have to live minimal? No. I'm just suggesting you pluck away a few things. So today on Throwaway Thursday, let's take a look at how many items we have. And it doesn't matter how to count them, whether we count the mattress, box spring, the headboard as separate items, or one, the bed. Or if we count the tissues individually or a box of tissues. I make fun here. It really is you that gets to decide. Is that an item I really am going to use? Again, the minimalists suggest that it falls into three categories, our stuff. It falls into junk, non-essentials, and essentials. And guess what, of those three, the majority of our stuff falls in junk. A few non-essentials, of course, like I mentioned, my decorative items and things that give me pleasure, those are non-essential. You might not agree, but let's talk about essential. Food, clothing, shelter. That's really the essential. And we each get to define what that is. So don't let me tell you have to suddenly be minimalist. I asked yesterday, what do you consider simplifying? How do you live more simply? Lots of answers in that. Get rid of the unnecessary, only live with what you need, etc. We get to define that, don't we? However, if you want some help with that, I'm right here. Joan at joansilva.com. I love to assist you in understanding what that means when we're talking about junk, non-essential, and essential. What is that definition for you? Would you like to live with less? Would you like to have freedom from managing stuff? Would you like to be able to move into a home because you want to, not because you've outgrown the other one? And in truth, it's not about whether we outgrew it. It's really we have so much stuff, we have no more room for it. So welcome to Throwaway Thursdays with the Tidy Up gal, Joan Silva, Queen of Clean. You can reach me here on Facebook every single day. Reach out and say hi. And I also have a Facebook group, which is closed, but you are welcome to join. It's called From Clutter to Tidy. And we talk about lots of aspects around tidying and removing things and ideas. Most of the time, every single week, I give some kind of a challenge. And I'm not talking about let's dive off a cliff challenge. No, I'm talking about a very simple challenge. Like I just said today, Throwaway Thursday. Garbage bag, go around the house or a drawer or a room and just toss some in and then get rid of it. That's the key for Throwaways Thursday. Thank you for joining me and happy Thursday.